The year, January 1st, 1989.
Well, David, as you can see, I won the bet. My version of Die Hard was the better movie.
Look, Tom, we've been over this, okay? Like, you had a better actor of Alan Rickman falling out of a window, and you had a portly but lovable African-American playing a cop. What did you think was going to happen? Look, Tom, we've been over this, okay? What more did you expect?
But David, you forget. I also knew how to pull in the Negro audience. I had Run DMC and Stevie Wonder on the soundtrack. So, hey, skeleton in the closet, baby.
Look, I don't care. Here's your bet. Here's what you want, all right? I owe you $1 and a can of Tab. Are we done with this?
Yeah, sure.
I'm still gonna go along with my movie. My version.
Oh, well, like, what's your version of Die Hard supposed to be?
Well, I'm gonna bring in this guy. His name is Shane Black. You know, the one that has that successful Predator.
Yeah. What about that?
I'm gonna bring him in. Don't worry about what I'm gonna do. I'm just bringing him in.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. See, now you know, like how you had Alan Rickman falling out of a building with extra long arms that no one is never gonna notice until about 20 years from now.
Whatever. That was one minor mistake. I mean, it's a blinking and miss it. Who cares?
Well, I'm gonna do something similar, but better than you.
Well, what's that?
We're gonna, instead of a building that doesn't exist in real life, I'm gonna use a stadium. Now follow me on this. Stadium, bad guy, and a helicopter.
Wait, what?
Oh, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I got a little bit of this bump here. Oh, God. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. Anyway, see you at the premiere there, Tom.
Hey everybody, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the goddamn Kansas City Chiefs. Let me tell you something, it's gonna be a hell of a Super Bowl. But that being said, Three Black Geeks ain't doing that. No, sirree. We're talking about a real fucking football movie. That ain't got no football in it whatsoever. But at least Damon Wayans breaks somebody's nose with a football. At least that happens. That's right, everybody. Our Super Bowl extravaganza is going to be about no football at all. Fake football, indeed. You heard the motherfucking skit that we did in the beginning of this motherfucker. My nigga DJ Sue. How you doing? DJ Sue. Y'all gotta know about this nigga. You know what he is? He's this motherfucker. God damn it, bruh. You talking about Andre Drummond better than that nigga. What the fuck you know about Andre Drummond? I watch basketball. When, bitch? Nigga, I watch the playoffs. That's DJ Sue, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm glad that he's a part of this shit. And yeah, so we get to do a movie that I never seen, that DJ Sue has never seen. But Chris was like, have fun, niggas.
Let me tell you something. This is a movie that this whole subplot, the whole plot of the movie revolves around sports betting. Mm-hmm. And also they made a big deal about the free agency of the NFL, because isn't this around the time the NFL started their free agency?
I think it was.
Yes, it was. It was around that time when they just started it. It was like 90, 91.
But it didn't. But I know it didn't really kick off like in the high gear till about 92, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, by 92, 93. That's when they got insane. That's
and
when they started.
There's a long-running joke in this movie where all the fan base of the LA Stallions are pissed off at Damon Wayne's character, where he's like, the free agency, it ruined the purity of football. And I'm like, wow, that's how it was.
Yeah,
back
it was like that.
I'm like, what do you expect them to do? Contracts end.
Like, you want these motherfuckers to stay at one team, because to this day, that's how people are. A good example was when Kevin Durant went over to the Warriors. Like, oh, this motherfucker traded, man. He wanted to go to a team that was going to win a ring. And I just thought to myself, at the bare minimum, ain't that what everybody want to fucking do when they go into this thing? I want to win a goddamn ring. So at the end of the day, you can't get too mad at this shit. But when Charles Barkley did this shit, y'all was like, yeah, man, go get that ring, Block. Chuck, go get that ring, nigga.
Problem is, Chuck did it when when that Houston Rockets team basically got dismantled. Think about it. Chuck left, and it was basically they got Chuck, but they got like 3 people that was part of that championship team off the team. So it's like, was it an equal equivalent exchange?
It was not.
And then motherfucking him and Steve Francis about to beat the shit out of each other. That was funny.
Also, I gotta ask you this, D. Well, and also for you too, Chris. Who caught more hell for leaving the team? Jordan or LeBron?
LeBron easily.
Oh, LeBron easily. Jordan leaving the Bulls the first time was like a heartbreaking thing, but a lot of people didn't realize that his heart was done, man. When his dad died, he was.
Oh I'm not talking about when he first retired. I'm talking about when he went to the Wizards.
Oh, nobody gave a fuck. Nobody gave a fuck.
No one gave a shit. So
at that point, Chicago already is like, well, we got 5 fucking damn championships. Well, 6 championships.
Six.
What do we care? Because we got the future here. We don't need Jordan. We're fine.
Nah, the real reason.
Like, nigga, we good. We got Jason Kidd and Tony Kukoc. I mean, let me.
Yo,
Tony Kukoc just sitting in the back like, God damn, dude, I didn't know I was.
Tony was like, nigga, I just got here.
Yo, I like how motherfuckers just really but the difference is this. Everybody says Jordan, like, oh, LeBron can't be Jordan. That's the reason why. And LeBron, see, when Jordan was at the time, Jordan was already the best thing in the world. It was like, it's 2 different things. Yada, yada, yada. People jerk off to it because they ain't got nothing better to do, and they haven't watched basketball since 2006. You know what I mean? So I don't argue with these motherfuckers no more, man. I really don't. So it's stupid. But in this world of sports betting, who knew that, people have to die? Innocent people have to die. Light-skinned, kind of cute people got to die, like Halle Berry.
You know what?
Yeah. Light skin. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Real quick. Light skinned cute people have to die. And blank if you miss it. Billy blanks off himself on the field.
I'm gonna get to that. But never, if in the history of black people getting hit by drive-bys, I don't know who took it worse, Ricky or Halle Berry in this movie. I'm going to say
Halle Berry by several miles. First of all, you unloaded 2 Chicago typewriters into this tiny woman.
You could have just put a bullet in her head and been done with it. Nah.
No. You know the thing I like about it? You had one dude that was doing like the horizontal, and you had one dude doing the vertical on her ass. So she was fucked. She got lit the hell up, man.
Only difference is Ricky had an opportunity to zigzag, and that nigga did not zigzag.
First of all, you're gonna zigzag against a double barrel shotgun.
Oh, you zigzag. Hey, you got a shot. This motherfucker.
Nigga, that shit spreads.
Hey, he would have had a shot. He wouldn't been bleeding out on his mother's good couch. That's all I'm saying. Look.
First of all, wait. First of all, if his mother was smart, she'd done like every other black person in the hood did, and that's put that plastic over it.
He didn't have plastic on. Ain't that a bitch?
No plastic.
Amazing? Ain't that amazing?
You in the middle of South Central, fucking Watts, and you like off of Crenshaw. You ain't got no plastic on
everywhere,
and you ain't got no plastic on your shit. Something, man, something wrong. That's what officially made me say, you know what? I don't believe this movie. John,
I was like
John Singleton. Like John Singleton, rest in peace. You fucked up on that one.
But what makes Billy Blake's Billy Cole's character so hilarious is that the guy on the phone, Milo, told him, "Hey, you better score a touchdown or else." So not or your else. 1991 speech there, Chris, or your history. Yeah, your history. So he snorts his cocaine, gets out. Well, PCP. It looked like it was PCP. I think it was PCP.
And you know what? Here's the thing. You know what? This always bothers me in movies. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Try to set a tone. Why is it so dark in that goddamn
Bro, it was raining and I could barely see shit. So like when he gets out on the field, it's like, all right, cool, it's raining hard.
Now? No. Fun little thing, Eris. Now here's the funny thing. Now I know Eris watches basketball. I don't know as far as the Olympics, what he looks at. Football, I never see this nigga willingly look at football ever. So
they don't play rain. They don't play football in hard rain anymore. They haven't played.
I'm about to say they don't play football in hard rain like that.
Yeah,
not no more. They stopped doing that around. Actually, they stopped doing it around the late 90s.
Yeah, late 90s they did.
Yeah. So because I remember I was watching the Kansas City game and it was like started lightning. It was like, okay, we got to change up the whole process because somebody could have got shocked.
Here's the jig. Fucking full-fledged fucking blizzard. They'll fucking have them motherfuckers out there playing. Ain't that a bitch? I guess you can run in the snow, I guess. Whatever.
Visibility be damned. I'm just going to throw this football.
I like the Super Fall games.
Oh, you're one of those weird people that just like fall games.
Oh, when it's crazy ass fog, you can't see the football until it's like literally like 5 inches from your face.
Oh shit, there's a ball. Bam! You get beamed in the head by the fucking ball and shit.
Or no, you act like homeboy who caught that shit in his helmet.
What, dude from the Giants?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, D muted himself. He didn't think I knew that shit.
Like, oh shit, he knew some football history. God damn it, he got me.
Like, I'm sorry. You actually got the football stuck, like literally attached to your helmet and scored.
Nah, it was basically he caught it like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He caught it.
That was the most luckiest catch I have ever seen in my life because I was like, all right, shit, he caught it. Fuck.
I fucking love that shit.
I mean, so
that was a janky ass catch, nigga.
Yeah, so basically he goes out there in a PCP fueled rage. His team, the LA Stallions, they sack a guy and they fumble the ball and they get the fumble recovery. He gets out there, gets the ball, and he's running. He punches in his PCP rage, pushes through people. I'm like, oh shit, he's there. Now, bear in mind,
how you like his war face?
Oh man, that's
if you could barely see it.
Look, I hadn't seen the movie in a while, and shout out to Gerald for reminding me about this. I forgot as he's running, and I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna get a touchdown. I guess he's gonna clear the spread. This motherfucker pulls out a fucking 9mm and he had the aim of Hawkeye, shoots the guy in the face, shoots the guy in the kneecaps, gets to the fucking so I was like, bruh, imagine you're a defensive lineman, you're like, all right, I got it. Oh shit, he got a gun. Bam, you get clipped in the neck.
This nigga's I mean, think about it. It's in the middle of the rain. No visibility. He got him. Perfect. It's commendable, my nigga.
You gotta retire from the NFL because you got clipped by somebody in the opposing team.
You gotta retire. You gotta retire from the NFL because you got clipped by somebody in the rain.
Why, granddaddy? I love all these trophies. What happened to you in football? Well, son, I was about to get this guy on the open field and end the whole LA Stallions season. And the guy pulled out a 9mm and got granddad dead in the shoulder. I was unconscious for a week. But you know what? I pulled out of it. What happened to that guy? Well, he shot himself in his head. And his brother made Ty Bo. True story.
Yo, but here's the wild part. Yeah, again, because he's a black guy. As soon as he pulled out that gun, you notice all them fucking cops hit that field immediately, right?
Boy, they came out there quick. I love how they came out there. I love how they came out there with the rain gear and shotguns at the ready.
I was like, yo, where did they come from?
Yo, I'm just saying, man. Hey, yo, Chris, if that was your boy, yo, if that was Steve Young that did that shit, they would at least say, Steve, put down the gun. They would at least done that.
Fucking Fitzmagic pulls out a gun.
First of all the cops would have had. Like, first of all, the cops would have never. They would have never pointed the shotguns at him in the first place. They just would have held him out to the side, safety still on, still trying to calm him down.
Oh my
God. Whoa. You mean to tell me you shot the guy? Hey, buddy, calm down. They would have did all that.
Meanwhile, Dak's black ass with a shot got killed if he fucking pulled the gun out. Like, where the fuck is Dak going to? It's just like boom.
No. Jerry would have did it himself. I told you that nigger was going to be a rabbit.
That's why I didn't pay him. See? I win every time.
I win.
I told you. Oh, man. Look. This gets real deeper because a lot of people love it when I call Jerry Jones our slave master. So Jerry Jones got that little slave master hat on. Like, I tell you, I know when a nigger is got a little bit too free, and that's why you can't keep your coons too happy. You got to keep them a little bit mad. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep them motivated.
Like, so wait, but didn't you pay him? Like, but didn't you pay him also the same level, like as the other high profile football player who just happens to be white? No, that's not what I said.
Why would I pay him that amount of money? Lost your mind.
I said I treat him good enough. I'm sorry, I love that meme from Django. No, that's not what I said.
Hey, Harris. You want to know the sad part? You are insanely accurate to how NFL owners are to all their black players.
Hey, look at Deshaun Watson. Yo, I love how
that's why I said the tech. Yeah,
I love how Brett Favre just out of the blue, coming out of the pocket, be like, yeah, basically, I'm paraphrasing, but this is basically what he's saying. Yeah, that nigga need to go on ahead and be satisfied with his money. Fuck that dude. I'm like, yo, Brett, whoa there, Brett. What are you talking about?
Whoa!
Nigga, tell us how you really feel there, Brett.
Well. Isn't it funny when the poor white trash finally realizes he's one of us now? It took you long enough to realize you nothing but a white nigger.
Yo, Brett. Hey,
Brett, you are part of you part of the good old boys now.
He was part of the good old boys as soon as he did the regular jeans commercial.
I was about to say, actually, the nigga, the second the regular jeans hopped up on Brett, he was already.
The sad part is I had to burn a pair of Wrangler jeans because of that shit.
Wow.
Oh man, Brett, man, look. Anyway.
It's like, I ain't gonna be wearing this no more.
I'm out. Yo, okay, so after that happened, we end up meeting Bruce Willis's character, Joe Hallenbeck. He's a private detective. He used to be a Secret Service agent for the president. When he found out the president was having an affair and was, beating a stripper before, Joe came in there and punched the president in his mouth, and he busted four of his teeth out because of it and stuff. So, the president.
Let me tell you something, Chris. I've seen some torture situations, when you holding people against their will. Like, good example, the kitchen scene from Kiss of the Dragon when Shecky Carrier was beating the shit out of that Chinese dude,
man,
like with his bare hands, and then held up. Then he held him up and had the freaking Guile twins roundhouse kick this nigga and kill him, right?
Well, I thought it was just one of them because what you talking like the it was
the Luke Besson one.
Oh, okay, Besson one. Big one don't look like he can do a fucking side. He can't do a somersault.
I'm bad as hell. You said a Luke Besson one. No,
Luke Besson,
right? Because they both look like twins. It's just the Bizarro twin that took steroids.
No, seriously, the Luke Besson one. He's the one that just did that full on roundhouse kick and just killed that nigga. I'm like, okay, I've seen torture situations like this. My man had this stripper held up, and he is straight two-piecing. I mean, he gave her the Thanos combo.
Bruce Willis came in there with his finest 3-piece suits and gave that president the 2-piece meal, just like bip bip.
It's like,
Yeah, because I like the flashback to it and stuff where you just hear the screaming of the ship, like and it's like Bruce Willis, like bam.
it's like, nah, man, this ain't right. Something ain't right.
Hey, you gotta understand. Hey, guys, before we even continue, I have to understand. It's me, respectability, Mr. Respectability. Now, respectability, I'm all through this movie, and I gotta tell you guys, you say, stop feeling bad for yourselves. Pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. You know, drugs are bad. Hey, you know what? Beating the shit out of strippers, not cool, man. Not cool at all. All right? Yeah. So I'm gonna be in this. So you guys gotta fucking respect me.
Dude, the
all right?
respectability oozing out of him in that speech when he catches fucking David Wayne popping pills in his bathroom. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I'm like, this is the after school special now. Like,
Bruh, he caught one good punch off of Damon.
But here's the shit that pissed me off about it. Not because Damon didn't beat the shit out of it. He had every right to. Yeah. Damon told you why I'm taking these goddamn pills. I'm addicted to them.
But I understand.
Now hold on. Even though Damon was like literally pouring out his heart to Bruce and explaining why, my man Bruce still had to come at him with the gangster / assholeness of, when you're done feeling sorry about yourself, put your clothes back on. Front door's that way. Get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, because I'll let my little daughter curse at me, and I'll curse at her. And you know what? I called her a cunt one time, and I called her a bitch. Yeah, that happens. Bro. But you know what's not cool, bro?
It is
bro. You know what's not cool? Doing drugs, popping pills. All that barbiturates is not good, man. It ain't good at all.
Hey, D, can I also say that, did you notice the look on Bruce Willis's face when Damon is explaining everything to him? I swear, if this movie was made today, that look on his face would just have "Cool Story, Bro" written across his forehead.
With a USA flag pin on his chest with a Fox News logo down in the corner.
What kills me is that.
Oh my God!
Wait!
You make millions of dollars. Shut up!
Wait! Hey, Chris, and one more bit. He'll have another pin on the left side, like on the left side of his shirt, that says he, him on it.
Bruh. I hate you so much for that.
Fucking pronouns.
So
labels, they label you.
Another trope that they do, and this is a white people thing. You never see this. This dude is it's not enough that his wife.
I'm sorry. You just said a white people thing like that. Just wow, damn, Chris. Go ahead.
He's treating his daughter like he's his second wife. Like, I gotta catch it from your mom. Now you gonna fucking berate me like I'm a piece. I'm like, yo, you didn't divorce your daughter here, guy. Take it to your wife, all right?
She's doing the little girl. I fucking hate you. You're not
This is let me go to a party, Dad. I hate you.
This is pure. Like, all that whole scene literally took place at the top of Mount Caucasus.
Like, I hate you, Dad. I'll wear makeup if I want to. I suck dick, Dad. I'm like, whoa.
I was waiting for him to say all that. I'm like,
I was ready for him to say, you know what? So what? And the boy that I'm in love with, he's 20 years old. And he has a motorcycle, and he's going to take me over to Venice Beach. And he's not going to stop. He's going to say he's stronger than you, Dad.
Venice Beach. Actually, D, you know something else? I think had it been an hour later into that argument, she would have sounded like Robot Chicken's interpretation of Lindsay Lohan.
I do what I want.
Because I got the wings of a spider monkey.
Yo, it's between the Lindsay Lohan and bitch pudding. Those are like my top.
I can't do bitch pudding. I cannot do bitch pudding.
You don't have
to. I can do Lindsay Lohan all day, huh? No. No, the worst thing. I remember I broke that out, like one time me and Chris was out, and I started talking like Lindsay Lohan. And Chris had me laughing for a solid 6 minutes right before we had to do an interview with somebody. I was like, yeah. And here Chris, up in the Wayfowl core, and I couldn't stop fucking laughing. I was in tears the whole time trying to straighten my shit out because of this nigga, yo.
Oh my god! Shout out to Danielle Harris because she does a lot of white voice acting in TV shows. I was like, oh, that's Danielle Harris. God bless her. God
man, that's some funny shit.
But yeah, that was some white shit. And the crazy part, this is the part that was funny to me, right? So his wife's cheating on him, right? Now he's a detective.
Super obvious.
His wife's cheating on him and stuff. And he gets in the house, he's like, hey, honey, and obviously it's the usual, like, him and his wife are at odds with each other, right? I just love how he was like, yeah, so who's in the house? And I like how his wife was like, what are you talking about, honey? And I'm like, hey, lady, you might want to not lie right now because your husband is clearly not stupid. He's like, no.
Smell booze and he's looking. You have a problem.
You gotta understand. I've been laying in my car over the weekend. Hold on. Laying in my car over the weekend, lost $50 in Vegas, and I possibly fucked a squirrel.
Only $50. I'm sorry. I don't think he lost just $50. I know this is 91, but no, that ain't $50 you lost, sir.
No, hold on. He lost $50 in 1991 money. Okay.
Was that what, $2,000 now or something?
I would say so. Shit, $50 back then, nigga, you can get a lot off of that. But anyway,
You're right.
But anyways, like with him saying all of that, I'm like, yo, don't lie to that man. Like, please don't lie to him. Because look, first of all, his spider sense, his Bruce Willis sense, everything, all that shit was ticking.
You just see his bald spot tingling and shit.
He already knew where to point the gun. My man pointed the gun at the closet.
No. You knew it was serious when he pulled out the gun. I was like, oh, he about to let the chopper fly on that closet.
I mean, yo, I thought it was over, nigga.
I was like, son, he pulled out the burner. Let's go.
I gotta be honest with you, that'd be me too. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just let these 6 clips loose in his door. So you might want to make peace with your God right now, sir. All right.
It's like hey man, these bullets about to fly. Call like every last one of them. Hold on, I got 3 bullets. Superman, fucking Jor-El, and Zod. All 3 of these bullets about to fly.
And I like how his boy was like, hey, don't shoot, man. Sorry, man, my bad.
Dude, how about the fact that the one who the one who he caught with his wife was the nigga that wanted to offer him that job for $500?
It was his friend and the person that offered the job. I was like, dog, that's a double whammy right there. And here's the fucked up part. When you think about it, he called him from his house phone to tell him about that job.
He did. He didn't even notice.
So fucked up. Oh, yeah, that's right. No call ID.
No call ID back then.
Yeah, you can get away with that shit.
Back in 91 where you can get domed from a chick and no caller ID and nobody would know.
What's even funny is when he called him from his house phone, how's a dude calling from his house phone and surprised that he answered the phone? He's like, wait, I thought you were in Vegas. I was going to leave you a voice message. I'm like,
I lied.
I lost, you got to understand, I lost $50 in 1991 money. I need a cigarette.
Also, I have to point out the little schism that happened because Bruce Willis grabbed that black boy and put a gun to his head, and I was like, "Oh shit, he about to kill his black kid!" Like, yo.
I was like, "Well, then again, no, this is 1991. We didn't get that far yet."
It's like a drunk white guy pulled a gun on the kid.
Drunk white private detective.
Private detective. I'm about to say private
pulls a gun. He does, unless he has probable cause.
Young white Negro.
Unless he has probable cause, he's not going to pull the trigger. He'll pull the gun out and scare the shit out of him, but he ain't going to shoot him.
Let's be real. In the age of BLM, if this movie came out to be like Black Lives Matter, we had like a footage of it. Like he pulled a gun on this black kid. Like
first of all, Chris, if that scene, had that scene popped up, it'd have been all over Twitter. Yo, remove this scene from the movie.
Why I gotta be a black kid?
Like, why I gotta be a black kid? Why I gotta be? I'm like, here's me. Why the fuck can't it just be a movie? Damn.
Or maybe the kid should have not put his hands inside of a stranger's car. How about that? Don't talk to strangers.
First of all, you're gonna have this kid reach into this man's car just to pull off a fucking Seiko watch.
Thank you.
Also, just in D's opinion, That's some 90s kid bullshit, isn't it?
It is.
Isn't that some shit
You're gonna pick up.
that is some shit.
Pick up
That is some pure shit that we used to do when we were kids.
Pick up
We
a
will see
dead
a dead
animal.
body, and we will see a little dead animal, pick it up with the end of the stick and throw it at somebody. That is, oh my god, we were fucked.
I mean, so he's talking to his friend and stuff like that. He punches him out there when they get outside and start talking and stuff.
Which, by the way, that was awesome. Hey, man, make a choice: head or gut.
That was the shit, man. That was it.
I'll take the gut. I ain't taking a punch in the face. Like, yo, just punch me in the gut. I can survive that. I can't take him. Just don't touch the face. Don't touch the face. that can do that, because you already saw what he did to a henchman later on in the movie where he punched that dude's nose up his fucking skull and shit and killed him. I was like, well, that sucks for that guy.
That was his catchphrase, by the way. Touch me again, I'll kill you.
Yeah, and
That's
he
simple.
killed.
Touch me again, I'll kill you. And that's it. Here's me. Hey, Seagal. This is how you could be a badass.
Thank you. You know what? That's what he reminded me. Yeah, that's what he reminded me of, man.
Oh my god!
I'm like, you see that shit right there, Seagal. That's how you do it.
Now, did you love how his boy got in the car and that shit just exploded and Wills just gets launched? Because when Mythbusters did that whole video, it was like, yeah, if that happens, your brain just scrambles from an explosion like that. If you're like, get thrown back, like you're not going to survive that.
I mean, the question is how many pounds of C4 was in that car?
In 1991, it was probably about 6 pounds, which is enough for that. They always over-exaggerated.
That was 6 pounds. Okay.
6 pounds. 6 pounds.
I guess
6 pounds with enough force to knock back Bruce.
I mean, I remember one of the henchmen, because I remember when they opened later on with him and Jimmy, they opened up that trunk. Boy, he opens up the hood and he was like, yeah, they put C4, which again, these bad guys really it seems like they just make up how much C4 they put in there, because it's like, yo, they put like 3 sticks of C4 in the fucking hood. I'm pretty sure 1 C4 is enough to blow up the fucking car, dog. Like, what are we doing here?
Dude, when he said it, I think, what was it? The last time he mentioned the C4, he mentioned there was 10 pounds of C4.
Dude, the pounds went up and down in this movie. I was like, bro.
Really did.
It's like, y'all guys have a lot of money to just throw away on the explosions. I guess.
Look, nobody's listening. Just say we got him in there. Nobody's listening.
I mean, also, so you throw this man off the top of a highway and he lands on a car and he doesn't break his back on that car.
Okay, can we talk about that part with David Wayans getting tossed from a bridge?
Yo, I
lands
like how
on a car.
Yo, they grabbed this nigga and fully tossed him. Not a seismic toss, Eris.
I know.
No,
Hold on, D. Notice I didn't say seismic toss.
That's New Jack. That's the beginning of New Jack
City. Thank you, Chris. It was New Jack City toss. Not even a toss. Hold on, not even a toss. That was a straight up let me go.
You ever see a midget wrestler run at like the Big Show or something, and they pick him up and they toss him? That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah, I can only assume that might be why he popped them pills afterwards, because you get launched off there like that. But still.
On top of
fatality.
But then notice that he almost no sold that had it not been for the editing.
Yes.
Had it not been for editing, he almost no sold it, because my man got up and rolled out of the way of that car, and they're like, "What happened? What happened?" My man's adrenaline was through the roof. He's like, "It's okay. I'm a professional. I'm a professional stuntman. I do this all the time. You just gotta be careful. You can't be falling off of bridges like that and going crazy."
Meanwhile, 4 years later, his brother Keenan Ivory Wayans does the same thing in Most Wanted and says, "Oh man, it's just raining black people today." I'm like, okay.
I'm like, Keenan, Keenan, that was funny. That was funny. You got off lucky, real talk. But just so you know, just keeping it a buck. Your little brother Damon did it better than you.
I'm just saying, it's like, all right, that was funny, but yeah, David did it better though.
It's like, you want to know who said it funnier? A man who just happened to be in this movie who I was shocked the shit to see in It's Raining White Women. Freaking Eddie Griffin playing the MC in the strip club.
Hey y'all, everybody stand up. I'm like, oh my God, Eddie.
I was like, Eddie, what are you doing in this movie?
Introducing Corey. Now, Halle Berry plays a stripper, which I'm like, This is the one and only time that she play a stripper because she does not revisit this role ever.
No, she does not. Not only that,
Only time you see anything get close to this is make me feel good.
Can I also mention that Halle Berry, when she gets in the cage and starts dancing, I'm like, yo, first of all, shout outs to the costumes that got inspired for both Dead or Alive and Rumble Roses.
Also,
I mean?
that was a rough bar if they got to have them dancing in cages. I'm like, all right, I guess you're stripping in cages.
You might as well. I mean, nigga, this is wait.
It's a rated R movie.
Wait, D's. Not only that, hold on. It's 1991. Have we forgotten that 2 years prior to this, there was a little place called the Double Deuce?
That's true. Then again, 2 years after this, we got Rumble in the Bronx, where Jackie Chan's love interest was dancing in a cage with a tiger. So
with a tiger.
So
she had Shiva in that bitch.
and to evoke another stripper movie, Bucket Naked.
Bucket Naked.
But
Bucket Naked.
But Lisa Ray, okay, I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. Lisa Ray's dance scene, overrated.
So D, what did we get at this? Holly clapped her cheeks and
she did. And first of all, shout outs to the camera operator because they were dead set on them ass cheeks.
If I could find the tweet, I like how Halle Berry makes fun of her being a last Boy Scout because she tweeted out a question of, so what was the first movie that you see me in? I'm very curious if somebody mentioned Last Boy Scout. And they specifically said Last Boy Scout, the stripper scene. And she just said LOL, like laugh. I was like, wow. Like, I'm pretty sure she was just like, Jesus Christ, I don't remember that movie.
I know she laughed.
I think that was more like, oh my God, why did I ask that question? I knew someone was going to
say that shit. Just like when she laughed at it, I'm sure she's like, I'm laughing because you will never see me do that again.
Also, to show how basic everybody is, everybody was doing swordfish. Like, yeah, exactly.
Swordfish,
basic ass motherfuckers.
No. See, you get swordfish, and then you got the drama loving motherfuckers who be like losing Isaiah.
Meanwhile, I'm sophisticated. I just said strictly business. So there you go.
Okay, strictly business.
When was the first time you seen me? You and David, you on the cover of on Jet Magazine with David Justice. Yeah.
Block. Block your ass off that shit. Like,
nigga, I'm gone. Hey, you want to know something sad? That is the truth. That is the first time I knew about Halle Berry.
Hey, D, Chris, check this out. You want to know what I would have used? I would have used it.
I know that's so fucked up. I just really realized how fucked up that is.
Hold on, D. Here's what I would have done. Had she asked that question and I had knew about it at the time, I would have been that asshole who would have took the time to make the gif of Wesley Snipes hugging her and going, no!
Wow.
It's got dark all of a sudden. Not as dark as Halle Berry getting lit up Tommy gun style like it's a fucking 50s monster movie.
Oh
Holy
my God.
shit.
Yeah, the only thing that's missing with that is Minnie, man. Wish that for funny.
Because David literally was like, no. And it's like, you said no, right? As he's like,
first of all, first of all, David Wayne is screaming no, and he is a full ass intersection away.
He was a mile away, dog. You didn't even have a chance.
Yo, man, at least Ricky heard Ricky, nigga. Come on, man.
Ricky had enough time to turn around and run.
Christ, you like, is somebody calling my name?
Ricky had enough time to drop them donuts in that fucking half gallon of milk and was like, I'm out. Halle didn't even have a chance to put the key inside the door before she got fucking lit up.
I mean, first of all, she got out the car.
Oh, she got out the car, my bad.
Yo, man, they chased her down. Remember, they chased her down, Joe.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they just followed her. They
followed her.
Did this gangster move. You follow them, and then you hit the rear of their car, then pull over in front of them, and then wait for her to get out the car and be like, "Man, can't you drive?"
Oh, guys, did you appreciate the pull-up game of the henchman? Because later on, when Jimmy and Joe roll up to that car, that roll up to when Jimmy's getting in his car and Joe like stops him from starting it because of the C4, the two henchmen was like, "This son of a bitch! All right, let's go ahead and pull up on them." I'm like, "Yo, they just pull up on people like we're just gonna kill you out here," and I'm like, "No subtlety, just I'm gonna kill you here."
Well, Chris. These gentlemen did happen to train A1 Mark Dacascos in John Wick 3. Because hey, look, man, their pull-up game was so good in this movie.
I think that's probably. You know what? I really feel the director of John Wick 3 did get inspiration from 90s movies because, goddamn, man, all them henchmen in John Wick 3 just pulled up on people without warning. I'm like, yo, just gonna kill you. No warning.
No warning, no nothing. You're not even gonna see us coming from the background. We just in frame. Here we are.
All right, hey, quit did the fucking easy way. You went ahead, you tried to dismantle our little bomb. You know what? We're just gonna fucking kill you over there. No. Go in the fucking corner. Come on, let's do it this way because I'm not fucking dealing with you. I got something to fucking do tonight.
Now, and this is another bullshit one. So at this point, he put the C4 in the trunk, and I guess he had it hooked up to the trunk to where if they lift it up, it blows up. My thing was this. So, how did you and Damon escape from that explosion that launched you over the hill and not get killed? Because y'all combat rolled with the quickness as soon as he opened that trunk up. I was like,
Chris, this is what happens when you combat roll with the power of plot armor.
I mean, you're right. You're right. I can't complain.
I mean, dude, combat roll with the power of plot armor gives you so much durability.
Oh, with the car rolling down them and stuff, and they had to dive out the way.
Yep. Perfect timing, and the script told them to do so.
I mean, and then again, it wouldn't be a 90s movie if we didn't get some technology that fucks up. So they have a tape phone conversation with the senator regarding gambling and sports, and he's talking to not Jerry Jones and stuff, right? So this dude sits there and tries to fast forward the tape. He's like, "Don't fast forward it. My tape deck is messed up." And I was like, good old 90s. I remember those times.
And then it got me. It was like you fuck, like he got mad at Damon. I'm like this. Nigga, it's your fucked up car.
Like, seriously, like, how you gonna roll around here with a tape deck?
How you mad at him?
I mean, he didn't know. He didn't know.
Some bullshit, that's just some bullshit, bro.
But you gotta love how 90s that is.
That is
It's always a cassette tape.
Oh man, my dad had one in his Ford truck that he had to get replaced because they did the same exact thing. You try to fast forward the tape and it would mess up the tape and stuff, and you had to do. I'm pretty sure for all the young people that didn't have it because we're old as fuck. You had to use the pencil trick to rewind the tape to get it fixed and stuff, and hope to God that it works.
And the sad part, Chris, is that even if you did that, even if you rewound the tape using the pencil, the moment you put that tape back in, it's never the same.
It's not the same. It's like the audio quality is just down, and you're just sitting there disgusted on your face driving down the road.
Yes, that you hear.
One crease of that tape.
Meanwhile, that one dude that has A-track. Meanwhile, that one dude got A-track. Was like, see, if you had A-track, you wouldn't have to deal with that shit.
And that just goes, and that just look. And I hate to go into this argument. This is why I understand the argument between Beta and 8-track and how they were known as being the superior one just because of how durable they were back then. Compared to VHS and cassette tapes, and then Laserdisc just sit back like, I'm just going to sit back here and be expensive.
Yeah, they're like the Neo Geo of media.
It's like only the rich and sophisticated ones bought me. Everybody else, all you broke people went out and bought VHS and cassette tapes.
No, just imagine that one Laserdisc on the shelf in the house. Like, yes, I am still the superior format. Why every time they play you, it smells like you're overheating? I probably am, but shut up! I am the best.
Yo, Laserdisc.
I probably am. Myself, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and my best friend Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Dude, Laserdisc is looking at VHS and Betamax like, you broke bitches. Get on my level.
Get on my level. Get on my sound quality. Get on my video quality. But I don't think they only got 2 videos of you. Nevertheless, I am greater than you.
I'm greater than you.
What does Blu-ray have? I have menus and shit. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Now, did you like how Joe's police chief was? Clarence Felder plays the police chief. Probably one of the most bumbling police chief because he's just finding ways to try to pin shit on Joe for no reason because he just hates his guts.
You want to know?
Like
And
I feel
you
like
know
that
what's funny?
plot went nowhere.
You know what's funny about the police chief? He must have, he must have really sucked at his job because he clearly got his title and downgraded the following year when he's helping Damon Wayans and Mo Money.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, Mo Money.
That happens.
Mo Money, he actually did his job and he got shot in the fucking chest for his trouble. So
he did. That just shows you the bitterness he had from being a police chief and down and had to be demoted.
Also, lesson learned: don't do your job right, you'll survive your movie.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm like, excuse me, Mr. Police Chief. There's this thing called a protocol, and you followed none of that throughout this movie.
I like how he's the guy. He's like, yeah, Joe shot this guy, and everybody's looking at him like, are you sure?
Where's your evidence?
Where's the evidence?
What the fuck, man? Nigga, I don't think that's how due process work, motherfucker.
Did you even read that nigga's rights?
Nah, fuck his rights. I hate him.
I need to pin this murder on somebody.
Gotta sound like Cameron. You like, hey man, you gotta read a nigga's rights, B.
Oh my god, man! Like it. So as
come looking for me, y'all blue and whites. You ain't even undercover.
What killed me was like, all right, so the whole, like I said, the whole thing is revolving around sports betting essentially, right? So they want to legalize sports betting and stuff. And I didn't think about this until Joe said it. Like, yeah, you do realize if you do this, you're gonna kind of kill the mob who also has money in sports betting. So did you think of that when you made this decision? And I was like, oh shit, he's right. He is right about that. I completely forgot about that little nugget.
Yeah, go right ahead. There's this little group called The Outfit. Oh, I'm sure they will love to hear about this.
I mean, they were making money on sports betting all into the
you gonna try to legalize it? Ooh, yeah, you gonna cut it.
That wasn't gonna happen. At that time, it wasn't gonna happen because that was the only leverage the corporations had over the mob was legalization. And at that time in the early 90s, it wasn't there yet. But yeah, that was a threat, nigga.
Hey, you know what? I mean, it's consistent with Casino. Good old fucking Tex over here was just like, nah, fuck them mobs. I'm going to get my money. And I was like, all right, man.
Let me tell you about them linguine eating bastards.
Hey, D, let me tell you something else. See, if you really think about it, at that point, once you legalize it, skimming money off the place would have just been like, all right. I think they would have actually turned a blind eye to it.
Possibly.
Possibly it matters how you how you do.
No, think about it.
It matters.
They wouldn't. Okay, I could see that, but had they just kept it the way it was going, where they didn't need Ace, they didn't need nobody else like running around and possibly fucking it up. I'm talking about just flying a dude out there, flying John Nance.
No. You're right.
I'm like, just fly John Nance out there, have him walk into the count room again, a room that nobody else can go in except him. He goes in, stands in front of what looks like $2 million, and just starts skimming $250,000 of that shit out in a briefcase and back to Kansas City.
True.
Nobody would have got wise.
Hey, did you love how they put the title of the movie in the movie when he signed old girl's card? It was like, to the daughter of the last Boy Scout. See, they put it in the movie.
Yeah, that was me. That was me. Like when I saw that, I was like, they worked in the title.
Just used to
Yo, real talk. When I saw that, I was like, oh, look, you see, last one. He's the last one. It makes sense now.
Ashley takes that card to a pawn shop and gets like $200 for it. So,
Then hold on. Here was were you guys also like me? It's like, oh, you work for the Secret Service? Damn, you was with the president. Huh. A real Boy Scout.
I knew he was. I was like,
Damon, all you had to do is just work in the last, but you wrote it, you recovered.
But the thing that gets me is that we find out, like we said with the whole card, we find out that, wait a minute, he liked me? Yeah, he loved you all the way up until you got hurt and you got caught for the betting. I was like, oh, you was his hero.
That's why he. That's
and
why
you
he
let
doesn't
him
like you.
down.
And he let him down. That's why he punched him.
Hey guys, it's me again. It's respectability.
Bruh.
So you see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
PC bro.
Yeah. No. I'm different. PC bro. See, PC bro. Yeah, he likes those homos. I'm not like that. I'm respectability. I'm different. Okay.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
the PC
different.
bros are all about crushing puss, but continue.
I'm sorry, puss. No, it's called crushing cunt. All right. I'm not scared of your PC words. All right. Yeah, and I know it didn't make any sense. But guess what? That's what I crushed because I'm not a gay wad, okay? But that being said, yeah, think about it. Your heroes all the time let you down. So it's not up to you to be a different person. You can keep on being a terrible person because you're not going to be like your hero who let you down. So you can have a whole cocaine habit, but you know how to control it because you're not your hero that's going to fail you. Yeah.
Also, the funniest line ever is when Damon tells Bruce, "Oh, you a Secret Service man? You got a good build. You could be a wideout for this team." And I like how Joe looked at him like, "Do I look like a faggot to you?" He's like, "What are you looking at my body for?" And I was like, "Yo, this is like peak '90s when you can get away with that shit."
I mean,
I was
not
like,
only
bro,
the
you hit him with the other F word. Nice.
not only the line that he hit him with, it's like the homophobia in there. Like, why you looking at my body? It's like, dude, I'm a football player. I see guys all the time. Shut up.
I mean, just take the damn compliment.
See, now if they put that line in the movie, the other dude be like, "Thanks, cool." All right.
Bruce Willis was homophobic because he didn't take the line. He didn't take his advances seriously. He hates gay people now.
Well, Bruce Willis apparently is anti-mask, so that line.
But that also being thank you, Chris. Here's Bruce Willis. Yeah, I fucking said it.
I put it down. I didn't say that you were a faggot. I just said his character
Said
was.
we were. I mean, but I don't like gay people. I mean, I don't hate gay people. You didn't hear me say I didn't like them.
Demi Moore sitting at home like, and that's why I divorced him.
So why you divorced Ashton Kutcher? Because he's gay ass wanted to go help the Africans.
It's like another layer of racism right
Yo, that's a layer of racism and homophobia. That's a double one. But look, you know how it works for her? I did G.I. Jane. Well, she did. Yeah, she did. And somehow that connects to lesbians. So yeah, that works.
But then we find out that her and Bernie Mac were beefing on that Charlie's Angels sequel.
Were they really?
Yeah, no, they weren't. I'm just saying that would be.
Oh no, I was like.
I'm just saying that would be the narration right there. It'd be like some untold tape that McGee had. Like, yeah, Bernie Mac, he really didn't like Demi Moore for some reason. And then all of a sudden,
I'm gonna tell you one more time. You come on this motherfucker look like you ain't fucking ate.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Over there, think you want to make more money than me, bitch? I will kick you. You start doing that shit.
It's crazy.
Sorry, bad enough I ain't got no funny ass lines in this bitch.
Bill Murray, where
ain't no
you at?
niggas gonna come see this movie.
Yeah, he really had the shitty part of trying to up Bill Murray, and I'm like,
Hello,
man, hello. Anyway, so funniest line of the movie. Now, I saw this movie when I was a kid, and this scene had me rolling. Like, me and my dad were watching it. Because my dad had seen it before, right? So he was like, "Chris, watch this part." Starter comes in the woods with the puppet. Now, I didn't know there was a gun inside the puppet, right? So all of a sudden, now, as a kid, this scene was hilarious to me. Watching it now, still hilarious. But
the stuffed cat.
Okay, so first off, before we even get to that part, I like how they get out to the woods and they stop one of the guys. Stop it! You could be a police agent for all we fucking know. Like, pat him down. And then after they do all that shit to get him out there, here comes the little girl. And they let him walk up to her. They don't pat her down or nothing. Let her go. I'm like, wait, why are you letting him? And the second he got the puppet, I'm like, this is going to be great. This is going to be awesome.
Shut up with the puppet. I died.
Let me ask
I
you something.
paused it and I couldn't stop laughing.
Let me ask you something. First of all, the main bad guy who sat there shit talking Bruce Willis that whole time, were you guys like me? Were you just not convinced that he was a legit bad guy?
Yeah,
Man,
it's like,
Angels in
dude.
the outfield.
Yeah, that's nigga from Angels in the Outfield. You know what? No. Which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, a movie that D and Chris already did before.
I was in on that one too.
Oh, yes, you was. On Working
What?
Title Sports Show. I forgot about that, yes. But that being said, but yeah, now he was in that. This one makes me laugh, though.
Tell a Negron. Yeah, that
here's me. You know, for me, it's like, dude, you're like third on a totem pole. How are you the Shiva of this movie? How? How is it even possible?
That man was fucking hit.
You are first level boss. You are first, maybe second level boss material, dog.
Wait, D, you know who he is? He's Bourbon from Streets of Rage 2.
No, dog, you are the equivalent. You're like Sodom, except you're not all bulky. You're just like, you just throw knives at people or some shit. He's second level boss at most.
Just playing the Streets of Rage game.
That's what I said, Bourbon. He was that nigga that you saw in the bar cleaning the glass and was like, oh, they ready for this work. Let me go outside real quick.
Time for me to put on my 90s parachute pants and get this work with these kicks. Let's go.
That's the level that he was, in my opinion. I'm like, dude, you are not final boss material.
Dude, you ain't lying, because every time I play Streets of Rage 4, that shit always laughs at my ass that you play him in Streets of Rage 4. I was like, this motherfucker just comes out of nowhere after wiping down bottles like he really about to ready to put hands on you.
He been waiting for a fight all night.
Let me tell you something. Knew one of y'all niggas is gonna fuck up.
Remember that goddamn mustache.
It was like this clink. That's it.
Like I said, he had the greatest name ever, Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Dude, the only thing that should have happened after Joe killed.
Hold on, Eris, you lived in the land of the rising sun. When the Japanese guy pitched that to all these people, how did he say the word bourbon to everybody? I love that, Paul. I love how he was going to do it. Like, nah, it don't sound like that.
I stopped myself because I was going to say, how can I say this without sounding racist?
It's going to sound racist no matter what.
Stairs and Johnny Walker. There you go.
Stairs and Johnny Walker. Actually, in their case, it's been Stairs at Jack Daniels.
I don't know, man. Japanese folks, they love them some Johnny Walker. I ain't gonna lie. They love them some Johnny Walker over there.
I just laugh like a motherfucking Yakuza.
I think it probably would have been
Bob Ender.
Yo, because that's where the guy.
See, that sound cool as fuck. See, it's so cool.
Dude, the only reason why I know because there was a Japanese dude. He came. He always got Johnny Walker red and black from our store and stuff. So he came in one time and asked that we have Johnny Walker green label, and I ordered and I was like, I don't think that's in America. And like I looked in there and it's like apparently it's only like certain stores that get it because it's a specialty item. Like if you order it, that person has to buy it. You can't just get it and have it sitting on the shelf. So we ordered it for him and he came back and got it and stuff. And I was like, I did not know they had a Johnny Walker green. I was like, wow, this is some top shelf shit because that shit's like over $100 and some odd dollars, if that. And I was like, okay, they love them some Johnny Walker over there, man. But you're right, they like them some Jack Daniels too. So
I saw more Jack Daniels than anything else. Outside of Suntory whiskey, Jack Daniels was everywhere.
I was about to say Suntory whiskey. The shit that kills me is when I was playing Yakuza 3. I saw Sky Vodka. I was like, ain't nobody ordering that. I already know nobody ordering that.
I know. Eric's got that look in his face like, they order Sky.
He did.
He thought no, Eric's he's like, yeah, AD. Like what? A whole lot of bitches named Yakumi be ordering the fuck out.
And you know what Eric gave?
That's the look he had.
Eric gave that look like that Stringer Bell gift where he's staring at Bodie like in this walk.
Yeah, it's the same look. I don't know about girl. I don't know about that, D. A whole lot of girls named Sakura love that shit.
As he has his glasses tipped over like this, like, all right.
No, I'm serious. Look, man.
Girl named Akane.
y'all gotta understand. I played at some of the biggest night spots in Tokyo. So I've seen the party tables. I saw an ice bucket of Grey Goose, Sky, freaking Belvedere, and some other shit.
Oh, Belvedere is a big one too over there. I forgot.
Yeah. But
like
Belvedere
all in an ice bucket.
Here's the thing to get me. Like you hear some liquors when they say it's a world-class vodka, and the one I laugh at, I say bullshit. It is Sveka. Actually, it is.
Smirnoff. No, hold on. And Smirnoff was in that bucket too. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, like Sveka is world class vodka. I'm like bullshit. I'm looking at. Oh my god, it is. It's everywhere.
Smirnoff to me is the Swiss Army knife of vodka. If you can't make a decision on what vodka you want, you get Smirnoff. That's like default. Like, all right, get Smirnoff. Fine, fuck it.
Yeah, that seems like the quality. Here's the thing. As a nigga that went through a stage of drinking, and I'm glad that I am done drinking in my life. Yo, and I mean this to all my young brothers. Look, if you're going through it, fine. Don't get Pinnacle. Don't do that to yourself.
No, just get Smirnoff. Smirnoff is very budget friendly. It's
budget friendly. Look, and here's the thing. Here's the thing I didn't appreciate about myself. I let winos tell me what was good.
Love yourself more, D. Love yourself.
You see what I'm saying? That's why D only smokes weed, nigga. I let winos see. You can trust. See, a pothead. See, here's the thing. A pothead can tell you everything to smoke, what not to smoke, or whatever thing, because he smokes all the time. Now, a wino who drinks all the time, no, he's drinking because he lost his job, or let's be dark, D, he got molested in the 3rd grade, and he's been running away for that shit for all his life. So guess what? If it can get him there, that's what he likes. You don't listen to niggas like that, and that's what I did. Nah, nigga, you want that Pinnacle? Get that coconut one, nigga.
Wait, D, I gotta ask you this question, and then we can go back to the last Boy Scout. Now, you said it was winos that was trying to tell you otherwise, correct?
Oh my god! And I listened like a dumbass.
Right. Part 2 to that question. You weren't playing tag with these motherfuckers, were you?
That's a very valid question. Very valid question.
No, God, no.
I had to channel Rick James and ask that question.
Hey, real talk though. We get back to little ass Boy Scout. So did you love Joe's mark of fucking aim of Hawkeye when he shot that tire out and shit? And
he had to fire off several shots.
This whole movie was a ball of fuck you. Fuck you! Fuck you!
He stopped in the middle of a LA highway, dived over the fucking overpass, slid down and shit, shot the fucking damn limousine tire. The limousine just flipped over, and I was like, I mean,
this didn't get me. Not only did he cross, I like it when he crossed it, but what got me with that, when I saw dude that, here's me, Action Willis.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He also dived off the overpass into the grass and actually combat rolled down. Shout out to his stunt double on that one.
Oh yeah, no, his stunt double was there since he started running. Let's not look. I know we love.
Oh no, it's 91 Bruce Willis. He's still doing
no bullshit. 91 Bruce Willis. 91 Bruce Willis pulled back a little bit. So,
hey, Chris. First of all, let's get one thing straight. 91 Bruce Willis running in a long action scene like that is in the same boat as 91 Ice-T. That nigga was not chasing down Pookie the whole way to New York. He had
it was ironic because that was Ice-T in the best shape of his fucking life, and you tell me
he did not.
Nah. It's sort of like how Henry Cavill said how he got shredded for motherfucking Witcher when he had to starve himself. That nigga couldn't do that shit. Doing sword swings was killing him.
Meanwhile, Ice-T eating ribs got a fucking 8-pack, and I'm like, what is your secret, Ice-T? What is your secret?
Look both ways. It's cocaine. Yeah. I still do it at this time. I quit it around about 2001. But I keep it up.
Hey, real talk, Loki. I think he did do coke on the set of Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's just
yes he did. Oh yes he did. Like certain celebrities, I can just believe they did cocaine for about in their life, and I don't even mean it as a bad. Yeah, you take a bump or two, you party. You know what I'm saying? But you party with it. You know what I mean? You don't. He knew his not taking over.
He knew his limit. He knew his limit. That's the thing. Yeah. He knew how to handle his high. Like, all right, I take a bump or two. I'm good. All right, I'm cool.
No. Here's the thing. Every now and again. Hey, yo, T, man, where you been at? Yeah, man. Yeah, it was just a long week, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, T, you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm cool. I'm about to, I'm about to I'm gonna take a break from that shit for a little bit. What, Coke? Yeah, nigga.
Hey, listen, man.
It was a long 2 weeks, man.
Listen, next time that you go to Studio 54, just say no.
Hey, yo, you can imagine, look, I can imagine. Look, I know the breaking point for T. This is the breaking point
Oh
for
shit,
T.
we lost Chris.
The breaking point for T. 2001. On the set of SVU. Mariska Hargitay. I see. T, are you okay? Oh, fuck. I don't know none of my fuck. You know what? I'm going to rehab tomorrow, man. We done. Nah, can we take is somehow I can be written out this episode? Nah, I gotta leave for about like a week or two, man. I'm done. We done with this Coke. Hey, yo, Coco. No, bitch, we done with that shit. No, we flush it all when we get home.
Hey, dude, make it worse. Like when they go to get him, right? That nigga wakes up. He wakes up from a Coke nap. He's like, oh shit. Wait, my name's Danny Court, right? Wrong show, nigga.
No. Dick wakes him up. Dick Wolf wakes him up. Hey, yo, Dick, what's up, man? What's up? Oh, shit, yeah.
He's like, I'm Danny Court in this one, right? Nigga, that character died 3 years ago. Nigga.
Well, oh, man, yo, tell Malik I'll be out there. This is Law and Order. Hey, look. Dick Wolf tells her, everybody get out. Get the fuck out. T, you got to quit this shit, man. You're 44 years old. I love you, man. It's one of those moments.
Dude, he said Studio 54. The only reason why I fell out laughing is that I'm picturing Ice-T talking to Sean Penn before Colors comes out, and Sean Penn is convincing him to do a song, so he has to get clean in order to do Colors.
No. While they're doing that in Studio 54, now this is the thing that gets me. Look, Sean Penn is whispering, like telling all this to Ice-T's head, right? Ice-T's like, yeah. Meanwhile, there's this girl going to town on Ice-T. and right behind Sean Penn, while he's pitching the idea of the T, right? T's just like, yeah. And right behind is just some gay nigga just jerking. I was like, ooh, in the background. It is so distracting.
Some androgynous dude that's not David Bowie just right behind him.
And like some big fat chick is like slapping her titty across his face. It's just like insane shit.
You say why Studio?
Then a horse comes in for whatever reason.
Oh no, D, hold up, I got you. The horse. Hold up. You say a horse comes rolling in, right? The horse is being ridden by Dolph Lundgren and Grace Jones.
Man,
look, here's Grace Jones. Everybody, look, Grace Jones takes out a super soaker full of Chardonnay and starts squirting it on everybody.
So mind you, shirtless Dolph Lundgren wearing leather pants.
Sir, you have to specify the super soaker. You can't just say super soaker. Was it the 50, the 100, or the 250?
You know what, Chris? Chris, fuck both of y'all. No, the first edition. Yeah.
First edition.
The green and yellow.
The green and yellow. Shit ain't even been released yet.
Yo, meanwhile.
Of all people, Grace Jones is the first AD. Of all people, Grace Jones gets it first.
And meanwhile, Emmanuel Lewis takes a big pull of weed, blows it in the horse's face. The horse throws up. Yes, one of the girls goes over there and tastes the throw up. What's the throw up? It's Coke! Yeah!
Yo, my man sat there. My man sat there, goes inside. So they go inside they're trying to prevent the suitcase from going to the stadium. So they manage to get the limousine. They take this briefcase full of explosives out, put it in the back seat with them, and park it outside the stadium, which I'm like, okay.
No, you know what? That is kind of weird how they didn't really explain how.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that. Did you like how they were able to rotate the suitcases in the limo?
Yeah. And also gotta put it on there. He gave him a shotgun and said, "Yeah, these bullets, these special bullets, they're shredders." Wink, wink, nod, nod, guys. Shredders. Remember Remember that. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, not only shredders. Considering how much this movie, like, gotta remember, this is 1991, so this is still that time frame where the 80s is still holding on for dear life and not trying to go away. They're like, you know what movie that we really liked? We really loved the ending scene to Beverly Hills Cop 2. Put this duster on.
Bruh. Fucking Renegade light and shit.
Not even Renegade, fucking Billy Rosewood.
I mean,
shit, if he walked in there with 2 shotguns, I'm like, bro, y'all are copying the shit out of that movie.
But you have to remember, good old Tex put a stop to that shit and was like, come on, gentlemen, put the guns down. Take the jackets off.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell y'all.
Like, you're gonna be here for a while. Like, hey, look, Hawk. It's like, serve these 2 gentlemen that Corona.
Let me tell you something, boys. As the fully financed white man in this one, let's just be honest. You should have known it was me. I had a cowboy hat on, and it's a football movie. Look, it was a football movie. I wasn't a coach, so you knew automatically I was an owner. Therefore, the Southern drawl and the oozing of racism and capitalism was all over my boy.
You also gotta understand that after that young Negro blew his brains out in front of me on the field, I just couldn't take it anymore.
Sir, it's the opposite. That motherfucker did not care whatsoever. Let's be real about this.
No. He couldn't take it anymore and just said, you know what? I'm done with this shit. I'm not gonna rely on young Negroes running around.
You know what he did? You know what he did? He did like old boy did in fucking Smoking the Bandit, where he just took his head off and just did like bliss.
Bliss.
All right. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Well, it's a shame that old nigger done shot his head off. Well, anyway, there's this one coon that plays for the University of Texas that I really like at that position. Yep, that's right. Football's a continuous wheel of capitalism. Super Bowl Sunday.
AKA the body ain't even cold.
Bruh.
I ain't Yo.
So at this point, he's all telling them his master plan and stuff, like he want to legalize sports gambling, and that's when Joe tells him, "Hey, so what are you gonna do about the mob when you try to do this? Because
let me tell you something. Boy. I thought all ahead of that. Look that way."
So at this point, you forgot he shoots Jimmy's hand like on some. Oh, that's your throwing hand. Bam! I'm like, whoa, dude, that's kind of fucked up.
Yo, he shot that nigga in. They're like your fake Warren Moon ass anyway.
Thank you, D. That was a New Jack City move.
That was a pure Nino Brown move. See how white people take our shit and make it lamer?
See, Nino, first of all, Nino made that shit gangster. Nino took that shit out of his cane. He had a blade hidden inside the cane and stabbed his ass. He just rolled up with this little pea shooter gun and shot Damon in the hand.
So that's what I'm saying. And that wasn't spur of the moment. No, Nino walked in. I'm gonna stab that yelling motherfucker in the hand.
So
see, you would have got points with me had you just rolled up to him and said, "Couldn't take the pain, couldn't do it." He's like, ain't that a bitch? He just really couldn't take the pain. If he'd have turned around and took that gun and act like he was gonna shoot him, but didn't shoot him, and instead gun butted him, better payoff.
Speaking of which, there was a couple of gun butts, but nothing crisp enough to make me say
it wasn't crisp
Eris.
enough. Nope.
Yeah, nothing in this movie was crisp enough for Eris to do the cable guy off a family off a South Park, rip the things off and start rubbing your nipples. Oh jeez. Oh man, I gotta rewind that again. Oh god.
So at this point, they was like, all right, we got the keys to the money. It's in the car, and he throws like, hey, it's a plastic key, and he throws it in the fire, right? And that's when he looks at Joe like, hey, winking a nod. It's actually the shredder bullet, and he just dives.
I like how he took the time to explain what it was. The nigga said it's a shredder bullet. That shit blows away everything in its sight. It's like, everybody get down.
And that's when Joe Hong
does
Kong
that happen in real life? No, not everything will catch on fire like that. The fuck was that?
Dude, he Hong Kong shotgun all them fucking bad guys.
Yo, man, I gotta say, Damon, look, and we would call it. I was like triple kill when that happened.
AOD by activating the shredder bullet. My
Mhm.
man went into full he went into doom mode because once that thing exploded, you just heard quad damage. And so that means anything he shoots with that shotgun for the next 10 seconds is gonna hit and it's an instant kill. He loaded the clip several times, just blowing away all the bad guys in that room.
All the room full of dudes just go flying left and right. And the best part about it, his daughter's still right there.
There was two best things. There was two best things. The daughter was still there, and the fattest guy in the room, the main bad guy, managed to slip out.
And you know what?
In the middle of all that gunfire, this dude, the biggest guy in the whole room, manages to get out.
You know what? I don't think we said anything, and I can understand back in the day how some people got mad at that shit. But so Damon just got his ass kicked the entire movie, didn't he?
He did.
Like at that point, I realized like Damon really didn't get a lot of shots on nobody. You know what I mean? Until that time, he finally got a kill count.
He reserved all of his kill counts up until the end of the movie.
That nigga was like that motherfucker on the team that was a medic that don't heal nobody. And only be shooting at the ground all the time.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no. You want to know another part that had me laughing? Remember when he was in the forest trying to track down he was trying to track down all the other bad guys and Bruce Willis at the same time, seeing how he's about to get framed for murder, right?
Yeah.
Yo, how did you like Damon Wayans getting hit with the freaking Daryl treatment from Walking Dead, where Dwight just rolled up on his ass with a gun? He just said, "Hey there, Jimmy." I'm like, shoot him, just shoot him, I was like, shoot him, and you can give you and the other bad guys a fighting chance for the end of this movie.
I mean, I like how that motherfucker was going down the hallway, right? And he was like, "Hey man, I remember you. Like you look back. What the fuck are you doing there?" That shotgun went right to his chin. I was like, "Yo."
He was like, "Man, I was almost out. He was like, almost out. Like he was like, I was almost out of the league. What the hell are you doing here?" Shh. How would you like to be? How would you like to be ejected off the planet?
All right, Jimmy, I'm gonna let you go on that one. That was actually a good comeback.
It's like, I'm gonna let you go on that one, but rest assured, because I am white, I am gonna run for the cops.
Because I am white, because I am a Caucasian, sir. You do know the authorities will be followed.
They will be informed as to what just occurred.
This insurrection, sir, will not be unknown.
It's like this act will not go unavenged.
Negroes are not.
It's like, wait. How does he go from angry white guy to Shakespearean actor?
And you don't know, man. You don't know white people when they got a grudge against niggas. They get clever. IQ goes up by 15 and shit. Not a lot. It just gives them an edge. So
can I also add that Bruce Willis's daughter was probably that one kid character in a rated R movie that you were actually cool with, considering how she was able to ninja her way into Damon Wayans' car.
I still don't understand. Number one, here's the thing. I laughed at the fact that she got to not only cuss. And you see, at the time, that little Bart Simpson, little rebellious kid shit, that was really, really cute. And movie studios love getting the kid to say "fuck you." They love doing that.
Dude, that whole Bart Simpson edge bad boy thing that they try to push with kids in the early 90s in the movies, that it's like you took the tame version, the tame originator of Bart, right? And they just said, "Hey, let's kick this up several notches. We're gonna have kids say all sorts of words that Fox would never let fly on The Simpsons."
You know what it really is? It's taking what was already fine and upping it. You know how, like, now, I think Dragon Ball Z is a bad example of that, but it goes from this and it goes to the next level, right? I'm just trying to make that example. I feel that they did that with movies and television with kids and television because hey, when we was kids, we used to watch Leave It to Beaver. Where this is the new Leave It to Beaver. He says "damn" and "hell" and "bite me." and eat my shorts. He's so rebellious. That 90s edge kicked in, and then you had Sonic saying, "No way, Jose" and shit like that. No way, Jose. I forgot what was it.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
That's no good.
And that ain't what I was thinking of the meme. I wasn't thinking of
I got you. You see, we went from having that. We went from Bart, like, hey, I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you? To again, 1991. This kid, she just dropping F-bombs like, yo, I'm predating South Park.
Yeah, that little rebellious kid shit. Man.
And hold on. Then there's one more. I wasn't finished. Like to her, to my personal favorite, Macaulay Culkin. Hey, Mark, don't fuck with me.
Ooh, he said the F word, kid.
I'm like, did the Home Alone kid just say, "Don't fuck with me"?
Yeah, that's right. He said, "Don't fuck with me." He really did say that shit to Elijah Wood. Yeah, I'm gonna bury you. Bury you. You gotta tell me.
Wait. I got one more thing. Right? It was that. Like all that was super edgy, right? And then by the late 90s, they got cute with push the goddamn button. And there we are.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry.
But I was saying that it always had that little up. We got to make these kids be a lot more edgy and cursing. So, you know what? I didn't mind her in the movie. I really didn't.
No, I enjoyed her.
I didn't mind her. I did think she was fucking annoying when she showed up that last time in the car. I was like, okay, throw this little bitch out, man.
Well,
don't take her to the stadium. Don't take her to the. They taking her to the stadium.
Of course, they took her to the stadium. But no, what makes it even better because going back to my my earlier my skit that I did earlier, seeing how this was just another version of Die Hard that was left on the cutting room floor in '88, right? But then they got picked up and remade into a different movie, which is what we had with Last Boy Scout. Because real talk, that little kid was this movie's Argyle.
Yep,
man.
Yep. And I did. You know what? Like I was feeling Die Hard clone-ish themes, but it wasn't a Die Hard clone. Die Hard clones, you have to be in one location and can't go nowhere. I seen a Die Hard clone not too long ago, starring Michael Jai White. I wish I didn't waste none of my time watching that shit.
Actually, well, then I can make that. I can make it better and worse at the same time. You want to know how you get Die Hard vibes out of this? They watched this movie and said, we can do better than this. Die Hard with a vengeance.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually, here's the funny thing. Also, I was laughing because when
it's Die Hard with a football, D. That's what this was.
When he took off his jacket, I saw an undershirt. I was like, oh, God damn it, Bruce. Really?
I'm just saying, my man.
Some form of underwear, nigga.
I'm still wilding out on the fact that fight behind the lights went from surprise, motherfucker, and then the dude just let the chopper spray out of fucking nowhere. And I'm like, okay.
Well, before that, Chris, you got to remember we got Damon Wayans, who again has the aim of Hawkeye with that football.
Yo, he hit the president, and somehow the ball got shot at the same time. I was like, how?
Yo, I was
not even how. Just no. See, you say how, Chris. Here's me. Movie 1991.
Yo, my other question is this: how did he get up on there? There was no up. Now, was he the president or was he a senator? He was senator. Now, I was saying if he's a president, there should have been snipers already up there. But still, I just like the fact that this motherfucker was up. No, you had to throw hard to throw up that far. I'm like, bullshit.
Hey, D, sir, he's a black quarterback. Apparently, we got super strength and all that stuff. So
he's a black quarterback that only played for a year and a half.
Hey, look. I'm gonna be even more savage. Hey, Chris. He's a black quarterback that played in 1991 that didn't go to Canada and then come in the NFL. I doubt he can throw that far.
Wow.
Oh, I know black quarterbacks at the time, man. A lot of them had strong arms. They had strong arms and no intelligence, or they had all intelligence and no arm. It was one of the two. You was either Rodney Pete or you was Warren Moon. You were one of the two.
Well,
you
I'll tell
either
you.
smart or you had on one of the two.
I'll tell you what. See, Damon Wayans' character, he had the Michael Vick vision from Madden 05.
I was just saying. Yeah,
See, D says that, and I'm just crying in Doug Williams.
Doug Williams was an average quarterback. Yeah, I looked at he was an average quarterback. He had a couple of really good years at Tampa Bay. Yes, he did. But he was an average quarterback at the end of the day. He was just average, bro. No hate on him either.
I know you're not hating on him. I know Doug Williams listens to this like, I see his average.
Man,
I'm gonna punch over.
Man, fuck these black niggas, man. 3 black coons is what they is.
As he kisses his Super Bowl ring, like, these motherfuckers ain't gonna take this from me.
We were never after
Doug,
in the first place.
Hold on. Now it's time for D to be mean. Oh, Doug, yes, Massa Snyder. What you want now? I'll make sure all the coons in DC like you. I'll make sure they always say hail to the football team. You don't say the R word no more. I saw it, sir.
No.
If I'm making fun of Jerry Jones, football club, I'm coming at y'all. I'll always come at y'all.
Do you forget? He leans over and whispers in his ear, "Hail Hydra."
Bruh.
That's all the black people that work with motherfucking Andy Reid, Chris.
Ooh.
Man. All the black coaches with Andy Reid are badass.
They're the ones that say
all the
Hydra.
niggas is like Hail Hydra. All the Andy Reid coaches are Hail Hydra, nigga.
Man, listen, look. All I'm saying is this: him and Bruce fighting on top of that shit. I have seen a lot of deaths in movies that are hilarious. This one is fucking hilarious. My man gets ejected off the fucking top of the fucking light fixture and he gets lit up already by the cops, and then lands on the propeller of a spinning helicopter.
All right, now here's the thing that gets me. Two things had to happen for this scene to happen.
I just wanted to point out something before you got to that part, Chris. Since we were talking about we were talking about they all say Hail Hydra, right?
Pull out a pin. Doug Williams got the lapel.
He's got the lapel, the Hydra pin.
It was like all the black coaches are in some little thing where they're gonna take over shit. It looked like so it's like Hail Hydra. Now, as y'all all know, as y'all president, Mike Tomlin, it's time for me to tell y'all the truth. Nigga, we need a new one of us, man. I can't be doing this shit, man. We need a new black coach, man. Nigga, I've been trying to get a job. Shut the fuck up, Deuce. Deuce Stanley over there. Nigga, I've been trying to get the job. What the fuck you want me to do? Stay down. Ain't nobody told you to stay in fucking Philly, nigga.
All of a sudden, Michael Vick gets out there in Kansas City and stuff, and he whispers to Andy Reid, "Hail Hydra." Andy Reid's looking at him like old boy did in Endgame when he looked at Cap saying that shit like, son of a bitch, he was Hydra the whole time.
I just
no. Andy down with that shit. Andy does some little nigga hand gesture. You know what I mean? No, here's the best part. Here's the fucking best part, Chris. This is for you. They do that shit in front of Marvin Lewis. The fuck is that?
Marvin Lewis looking all lost, like
Marvin Lewis is not a part of him.
He's not part of Hydra.
All the other black coaches, yo, why the fuck all the black coaches complained about needing a new black coach? Why the fucking look, Chris, look, Tony doesn't stand up. I have to say something. It's the elder.
Wait,
I ain't been around long, and then all of you also he has a cane.
Wait, D. Let me get this straight. So you trying to tell me that on the back of the NFL logo is the goddamn Hydra symbol?
No, it's not. The NFL.
This is on the back of the NFL.
No, it's not. You got to understand this, Harris. Black men, like the players, and I keep on telling everybody this, the players are pretty much slaves, okay? I don't say they're pretty much slaves. That's taking it a little bit too far. They're just getting fucked. They're just getting fucked.
No, they're not slaves. They're the winter soldiers.
No, Jerry.
They're the
See,
winter
soldiers.
soldiers.
Here's Jerry. See, that's where your problem is. You don't pay slaves. It's like deeper than that. Like, oh
deeper
shit.
than that.
It's like, yeah, that's a deep line. You don't play
But no,
shows.
but one real quick thing, going back to the fight, like at the end of the movie, Chris, to what you were just mentioning, they have the fight. The cops unload several clips into the bad guy. They shoot him up. My man is Swiss cheese. He falls over the rail, and as he's falling, I already knew. I'm like, he's not going to land. He's not going to hit the stadium. He's not. No part of him is going to hit that stadium. No. In comes the helicopter. I'm like, uh-oh, chopper's coming, body falling, and we got Child's Play 3.
Yo, I got a question.
The exact same ending.
Here's the wild part about all this. Number one.
And both of those movies came out in the same year.
So this is, to me, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking way too hard. I'm high watching this. So I'm thinking way too hard because I'm cracking up because to me, I'm thinking to myself, okay, so first off, security is already losing their goddamn mind with Damon Wayans down there and the fact they heard gunfire. So there's nothing but chaos going on the field. So I'm thinking that's going on. Then you got a helicopter that flies into the stadium. Then not only that, it has to fly low enough so that somebody can fall onto some blades.
If it was me, I mean, hey, look, if I was making that movie, I would have that dude land on the field goal post. That would have been me.
Yo, I'm thinking about something. Yo, the best part about that, I'm thinking is like an arm, a finger flew into somebody's face. Or something.
Like ew.
Like some chunk made it all to somebody.
Landing in somebody's Coors Light and shit.
No. First of all, that man's middle toe landed on somebody's $8 hot dog.
Hey, Eris, this is 1991. You mean $4 hot dog?
Wait, this is in Los Angeles, nigga. That's $8.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm sitting up there,
and inflation just kicked in.
Yo,
and what kills me, what had me rolling, is that in my head I was like, hold up,
this Eris. No, this is an Eris joke. I'm sorry. This is an Eris joke. Because as soon as all that blood flew on everybody, there's one nigga with a poncho that turns around and all the blood hits him on the back. He turns around. See, I told you y'all niggas it's gonna be raining tonight. I told y'all it was gonna be raining.
I knew it. Nah,
I told y'all niggas it's gonna be raining.
What wild me out was that in my head I was like, oh shit, what's Tex up to? Here's his goofy ass. Ooh, briefcase in the back of the car. Takes the briefcase and dips. And I was like,
he wasn't bluffing.
I guess he wasn't bluffing.
Yo, number one, I'm like, yeah, he wasn't bluffing. At the same time, I was like, into that storyline. Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, because in my head, haven't seen the movie in a while. So in my head, I was like, so did Tex win somehow?
Oh no, you clearly see that the moment the cops popped open that.
Oh no, that's what I was gonna get to though, because the fucking chief rolls up in there and was like, God damn it, where's the money at? And he's like, oh, it's in the car. Well, I don't see it in the back seat. Pops open the trunk, boom, opens up the suitcase. Oh shit, $6 million in money. And at that point, we're all like, oh, shit. Now, good old Tex had a house on the hills that's clearly in view of the stadium.
Had enough time to get home.
Guy had enough time to, get through LA traffic, get out of the stadium, and get home, which, again, unrealistic as shit, but fuck it. It's a movie, right?
Cool. Yeah, through LA traffic.
There's only 10
minutes.
Only 10 minutes to get home,
No. Not 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes left in the movie.
Yeah.
He was able to get home.
You know what, Chris? And let's be nice. It is 10 minutes away. Let's be nice and say it is 10 minutes away from the stadium.
My man got home, didn't even get a chance to kick off his shoes. He immediately was like, I'm gonna pop open his briefcase. Boom. And I was like, okay, that's actually pretty funny.
I do love the fact that there was enough pounds of C4 to completely level the entire house.
You know what I was thinking to myself? And here's me. He died in hellfire.
Well, I mean, bear in mind too, that was supposed to go up to the freaking press box where the senators was. So I'm like, that would have blown up the senator and maybe the people beside him in their press box. Imagine you're in the press box and all of a sudden you get caught up in the explosion.
First of all, the explosion of that magnitude that we saw at the house. if it was sent to that press box,
quarter of the stadium would have been
quarter of that stadium
Dude,
is gone.
nigga, y'all saw what happened when Vegeta took out that
I
part
knew
of the
he was
stadium.
going to mention that. I knew he was going to mention Vegeta in the stadium.
Come on, nigga, it's Three Black Geeks. It always goes back to Dragon Ball with us.
Which
Y'all
by
saw what happened.
the way, that is like the best scene ever. Vegeta with that shit-eating grin.
The shit-eating grin.
Nigga takes out that whole section.
It's like I kill. He's like that. He's like the little version of that little black kid in Florida that was like, I just like do bad things and shit.
Yo, Vegeta might have just unzipped his pants, threw his whole penis dick out, and just looked at Goku dead in the face and do that shit. He might as well. That was some no, man.
So when the explosion happens and stuff, I'm laughing to a degree because I'm like, that is kind of funny. Imagine you just sitting there like, what happened? Well, that happened. I guess he's not going to be arrested and he's not going to jail. All right.
Which is why.
Hey, Darrell, you heard what happened? Hey, Darrell, you heard what happened? Yeah. You not going to the Angels game tomorrow? No. No, you not going for the rest of the season. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. I know. No, you not working there no more.
Which is why I loved that seeing the explosion from far away, because you don't see that too much in at least I don't see that as much in many movies. Because like the very next time I saw that type of explosion done in the movie was Last Action Hero.
Oh, that shit was funny.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger. Don't touch.
which was written by Shane Black too.
Yep.
That scene is perfect because I love how the camera just pans out and you just see that street view in the one house that exploded. I was like, what about the other houses? I guess other houses don't get caught up in that shit. All right, whatever.
Nah, just one house.
You got to remember, it was definitely just enough explosive to just level that one house, because this wasn't explosive hidden inside of an eyeball.
You also got to realize this. You got to realize, man, back in the 80s, man, we just had enough C4 to do that stuff back in the day. That's just how explosions were. You know what I mean?
Like, unless you were to go back to the 60s and you had like several pounds the level of Shagohan as well as a hanger.
You know what I mean?
And that was C3 explosion.
Yeah, but see, that's just, steel was different back then, man. Just, we used to do different stuff in America, different craftsmanship.
Which is ironic because remember that Thomas Jane Punisher movie where he had his son hold that fucking thing that had C4 connected to the wire?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, the C4 exploded. That movie wasn't as big as Last Boy Scout, but it did the job.
I remember seeing a brick of C4 and somebody putting it on the door and it perfectly blowing up only the door and nothing else.
Oh, that was fucking SWAT. When he put the fucking Claymore shit on the gate and was like, all right, I'm going to shoot the Claymore off. I'm like, so how did the other part of that fucking gate not get blown up?
Hey, look, right. Hey, Chris, remember we got into that argument the other day? That's your movie. You tell me, nigga.
I know this.
King.
I mean,
hey, Chris, that's your king, nigga.
hey, in a movie where LA gangsters actually has strategy to go over the SWAT. Yeah, that's just fictional. Very fictional. Very fictional.
I laughed so much when we got into that argument. Like, yo, I don't like that movie. You like, motherfucker.
You son of a bitch.
How the hell you don't like SWAT, nigga? What the fuck is your problem, D? I see your list, bitch. How the fuck is this not on here?
So my thing is this. I'm looking at Jimmy, like, so Jimmy, Texas did, you can, go back to the NFL if you want to.
I mean, this was technically what Halle Berry's character was talking about when she said, I can get you your old job back.
But apparently he doesn't want to do that because, I guess he saw the CTE shit happening a mile away and was like, nah, we're good.
I did that. No, actually, also, it's like, and I'm just going to be really honest with you. When I said my knees were shot, I'm dead serious, man. I can't run a 40 no more. Why y'all want me to get out there and just be stoned? Nigga, no, I'm not going to stay. Second down, set hut, and I'm stuck in a pocket, man. Come on, what type of bullshit is that? I ain't about to get tackled by a 22-year-old nigga. And I ain't about to do that.
I mean, like, and so they decide, hey, I'm going to be a partner. John and his wife, they reconcile to the point to where his wife is basically telling us, hey, honey, cut the cursing out. All right, listen to your dad. I'm like, wow.
No, she legit did that too. She's like, you heard your father. Listen to him.
Oh, your balls is not there, Jim. Sorry.
Here's me. Oh, 3 years later, they were divorced.
I would have wrote that as like the after credits thing when they do the story, the text monologue. 3 years later.
Oh, seriously, Chris, you gonna give him the Cooley High style ending?
Oh yeah.
I'll see you when you get there.
Oh yeah. Look. D's being real also because y'all know this happened. Jimmy, 4 years later, Jimmy will be brung up on drug charges in a big raid that happened outside of Lawrence Taylor's house.
No. It's more like Jimmy is coaching the LA Stallions and coaching to a Super Bowl. 1 year later, he was found out on charges of dealing dope inside the locker room.
Yo, there's a picture of him with a black eye.
Picture him with a black eye, but was released due to a lack of evidence and continued coaching football overseas.
Look, he coached in Italy overseas. He would actually get married, come back to America, divorce a year later, go back to jail for outstanding gambling debts that led to him not paying his taxes. He would spend 7 years in jail, right? Check this shit out now. Check this amazing shit out. 3 years after leaving jail, he starts coaching college, and now he's currently the head coach. He's currently the assistant coach at UCLA for the 5th year in a row. He's been clean. He's a good coach. He's a man. He stood up. What about whoa. What about the start of the movie? What happened to him, D? Oh, after the divorce, he would kill himself 2 years later. Anyway, so last voice got everybody.
D, one more. You forget. The shot you can use of Damon, that's just saying like he's 5 years coaching, clean, and all that stuff. You don't get a picture of him coaching. You get a picture of him shooting a Hertz commercial.
No, hold on. Not Hertz. We need something
Budget.
corny. No, not budget. No car day, no car. We need something out here that's corny, middle of the road, and purely like some like something that's not high level, not like Wendy's.
Ooh, this is perfect. No, this is perfect, D. Have him shoot a commercial for Advil.
Man,
you know what? Toughness comes at you.
No. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I need a lesser known one, and one that's not around anymore. Newprint. Newprint.
But Jimmy and Joe decided
that nigga does big gay commercials today, nigga.
Jesus. Jimmy and Joe decide they're gonna actually work together in a detective agency and stuff, and they throw in the usual movie lines like, "So what's a good line?" Like, "I'll be back," and I'm like, "Oh boy."
No. See that when I heard that, I was like, "Oh, that's perfect," because that just goes to show you how like remember the big three, it was Willis, Schwarzenegger, and Stallone. All three of them will take shots at each other in each other's movies.
Also, Shane Black wrote that bullshit into the script. I know he did.
That too.
I purely said what he said. I'm like, yep, yeah, Shane, I know that was you.
It's like, take your goofy ass back in the writer's room.
I'm like, Shane. I'm like, please stop. Stop trying to do shit to get Schwarzenegger's attention. All right.
Shane Black, he's like Quentin Tarantino, but not as outlandish in terms of his love of movies. Like you could tell, especially in the writing.
Yeah, you can. It's very.
I love my buddy cop movies. I love it. I'm just gonna write all these crash jokes. Like, look at the last Predator movie. I'm like, hey Shane, this ain't the '80s anymore. You can't get away with that anymore.
Everything was a stupid one-liner. It wasn't even funny.
Thomas Jane plays a Tourette's guy. Isn't it funny? And I'm like, I don't think that's funny. It's like, I don't think that's funny, Shane.
I'm like, Shane, you can't take what was one of the best of the '80s and bring it into modern times. It just doesn't work anymore.
See, these guys, they're fucked up veterans. I think they're gay, but they might be gay. I don't know. And I'm like, all right, Shane. All right.
What?
This is what happens when this is what happens when both Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover say no.
No, I mean.
And for some reason, you can't get Adrian Brody.
Anyway,
so you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this was some good old football. Yeah, I know we ain't talk about a lot of football in this.
Because there was not a lot of football in the movie.
Because
Let me
between
tell you something.
Billy
It was
Cole.
enough.
Oh, you said just
I said, yeah, it was just enough.
Just enough.
Billy Cole, whatever was on TV and shit for the highlights and stuff, and then the ending where Damian Wayans is riding a horse and fucks up a damn running back and shit from running with the ball, and that's about it. It's like, oh, I guess that's all the football today.
I like how you say he fucks up a running back. Oh yeah, you know he fucked up that.
He ran over there running. Yo, that horse fucked up that running back. Come on, dog.
That running back, hey yo, that running back got the Spike Spiegel treatment,
Bruh.
You know, look. I feel bad. You know what? You know this what happened. Lonzo, I hate to tell you this, but you're not going to be able to play no more.
Why?
Could you imagine him trying to explain that to people could you imagine him trying to explain that shit to people and they were like, a horse ran over you, nigga? How do you explain the horseshoes on my freaking back, man? I don't believe it. I really don't believe you.
Gotta explain that to
a horse. I refuse to believe that.
Gotta explain that shit to the Players Association. Like, so yeah, I got ran over by a horse. A horse, so nigga.
So y'all gonna cover this, man? I mean, like what? I'm just saying.
So look, your insurance is set up to cover a myriad of things.
Y'all security didn't stop nothing. Look,
wait,
you can dodge a horse, nigga.
No, D, hold on. Your insurance is set up to cover a myriad of things. I do believe under your policy, being trampled by a horse is not covered.
It's like, damn.
Now here's the funny thing. Look, is the one asshole that talks like Jeff Goldblum. Actually, the real hilarious thing. If a tree fell on you, that's covered, and it's hilarious because where's a tree in any stadium in the NFL? It's genius how we fucked you. It's just genius.
And there it is.
There it is. See that?
There it
see
is.
that right there? You see that look he's making right there? Now he's regretting playing football. Now after beating his head, into other grown men for years. Now he's saying, "Oh, I regret football." It's amazing that you Negroes don't think.
Now that is chaos.
That is chaos.
That is chaos. That is chaos. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh yeah. You know what? The reason why I don't feel bad is because I saw you in that Stanford game and how you just went around everybody. Bo Jackson would have dodged that. You, on the other hand, you're no Bo Jackson.
Now, ironic thing, this came out in December and stuff. Funny enough, came out opening weekend next to Hook. Obviously, Hook was the bigger movie that weekend and stuff.
Well, yeah,
obviously, but yeah, it's a lot of heavy hitters. Hook, Last Boy Scout, Star Trek, Undiscovered Country, Addams Family, Beauty and the Beast. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
My Girl, Cape Fear, For the Boys, American Tail, Five Goes West, Curly Sue.
Yeah, that was a
lot of good.
Also, poor Warren Beatty. Your movie Bugsy bombed opening weekend.
Oh yeah, it did, bruh. 1991 gave us a shitload of good movies.
Whew. Man, Bugsy. That is, man. It's kind of ironic that he got a second shot at that with Dick Tracy after this, though. So, I'm really shocked that somebody in Hollywood was like, "We're not going to give up on Warren Beatty. Give him Dick Tracy."
Wait, did Dick Tracy come out before?
I thought it was after this.
I thought it was before it.
Hold on, let me check real quick.
Because they mentioned it. They showed the trailer for Dick Tracy in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's an '80s movie.
The first one was, yes. The first one was. That was 88, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like 88. I'm
like, didn't Dick Tracy come out in 89 or 1990?
Yeah, it came out in 88.
So Bugsy. So basically, the success of Dick Tracy is why it was like, you know what? Let him do Bugsy.
Yep.
That didn't.
That's what I thought it was.
That didn't go so well. It's like, maybe we can strike lightning twice with Bugsy. Nope, not today. You don't have enough weird characters in your movie, sir.
No. You don't have enough super great actors playing weird characters.
What Happy Meal can we serve with Bugsy? Nothing. All right.
Nothing.
Can't do shit with this movie.
You have nothing to sell me on.
No, Warren Beatty's like, what about the McDonald's glasses? Fuck those glasses. We don't do that shit.
Fuck your mama glass. I can just see him grabbing when he's slamming it on the ground.
It's the Joker, dude. It's the Joker for Dark Knight. You have nothing to sell me on.
Warren Beatty pissed. Like, you gave Batman a goddamn glass. I can't get a goddamn glass. Who's in Bugsy, sir? Nobody.
Warren Beatty's punching the shit out of him. And again, laughing. You have nothing to threaten or sell me on.
I fucking put a net bending on our glasses. Get the fuck out of here, sir.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, no, dude. That just reminded me of how much of a marketing blitz it was, dude. It's like McDonald's. It was the trifecta of a Happy Meal, characters on glasses, of collectors' cups and shit.
I remember there was like some little scratch off game with the Dick Tracy thing.
Yeah,
it was like some little scratch off thing that was going on.
It was before they introduced that bullshit Monopoly game.
Yeah, we found out.
If you look, nigga, watch the McBucks, the McMillions documentary.
Before we watched McMillions and found out, yeah, it was a scam, just like all our parents told us from jump. It was a scam.
Yo, everything my folks said about that joke was the truth. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
No one would ever win that shit.
Yo, they set that shit up. What? Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Which is ironic because Bugsy did get some nominations. But I'm like, yeah, of course, for like fucking like best production design and costumes, of course, obviously. But
you had nothing to sell it on. You went to McDonald's of all places.
I'm just saying, like, you try to sell your movie, McDonald's will come in and swoop in and be like, hey, what can we sell off your movie? Like Last Boy Scout gets fucking toys featuring like Bandage Up Damon Wayans or some shit.
Bandage Up Damon Nigga. No. You know what? Hold up. If Last Boy Scout, Chris, check this out. Check this out, because I can see this happening. Shout Factory will release on 4K Blu-ray for the first time in
the Last Boy Scout.
Last Boy Scout. You not only will get the movie on Steelbook 4K Blu-ray,
no artwork.
Like, no, hold on. Not only that, you get all of that. You're gonna get a vinyl soundtrack.
Right.
You're gonna get the freaking Last Boy Scout poster, and yes, you will get a design by freaking Nika Toys, a freaking 12-inch action figure of freaking bandaged up Damon Wayans
with his Africa Kufi on his hat.
With African Kufi on his head. With interchangeable jackets and shit.
Meanwhile, Warren Beatty's looking at Mondo like, so, Shout, you gonna get a special edition of Bugsy? Fuck you, Warren. All right, we gave you Dick Tracy. We're not giving you any more, sir.
Man, you better ask Criterion to do that shit. Because you suck.
Criterion. First of all, Criterion would never touch that movie because they were like old school Miramax. They only did classy pictures.
Meanwhile, I'm saying no. That's what I'm saying. Warren Beatty, like, we got nominated for something. We can get on Criterion.
Criterion looking at you're one nomination short from us giving a shit.
Meanwhile, but Shout Factory will counter offer. But we will do a steelbook of Bullworth. Oh, fuck you guys. I hate Bullworth, really?
No, I just like how Chris did it in the camera. He's like, but we will. You said the way Chris did it. We will give you this. We get your ass Bullworth, nigga. Why you leaving? Why you
leaving?
Hey, close mouth don't get fed, Warren. Close mouth don't get fed, Warren.
Don't get
Come
mad.
on, man. Look,
don't get mad at me.
We got an interview with Praz and Maya talking about Ghetto Superstar.
Why is it in the special features section? The music video and the behind the scenes.
Then they gotta ask that stupid question. What did old dirty bastard mean to you? We don't give a shit.
They wouldn't even ask Praz and Maya because they asked Warren Beatty, who was like, I don't know who it is. Who is he?
You know what? I think that song Ghetto. I think that Superstar of the Ghetto song is awesome.
No, here's the messed up part. That song never played while they were producing
it
that.
It never
movie.
did it?
Nope.
It never played during production.
Randomly just to book in that fucking special features for it. It's like, but I did love that movie, Moonlight. It was really thought-provoking movie.
Oh my god. It kills me. Oh my god.
Anyways, folks,
This is one hell of a sports show. I'm
I
glad.
love the fact that you just said that nobody but them do Bullworth though. No Bullworth though, yeah.
the Joe Factory will get swarmy like that. They ain't gonna do a classic, but just be like, yeah, but we'll
They
give you
would.
Bullworth.
I just like how criteria like, nah, we ain't do yet. But y'all did that, yeah. But William Hurt's in it, and
Like I
we
said-
like him more than you.
No, D, like I said, you are one nomination short from us giving.
Basically,
Hey,
it's like,
Warren. Hey, look, dude. We can't get the rights to Bonnie and Clyde, but I'm not giving you Bonnie and Clyde, and that's why we're not talking to you.
Why are we even having this conversation?
Hey, look like this. Like if you want a good movie that's going to get over, like is going to get that treatment, you better talk to Turner. Oh, he ain't gonna do that shit, is he?
Ted Turner smiles and bison meat.
No, hey, Chris, you forgot.
Oh, God.
You forgot Ted Turner. Snickers and Superstation.
Bruh. Yo, I saw a recent picture of Ted Turner. I was like, that motherfucker still got that goddamn mustache. I
Yep,
was like,
that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I still look like I'm 80 years old, even though I was 80 years old 50 years ago.
how's WCW doing? Oh, my bad. AEW.
I'm playing with you. I still own the Superstation. All those young Jews running now. I gotta tell you something, boy. They funny as hell. It's all about comedy, you see. The only thing I actually watch is actually that dang old American Dad. The only reason why I watch that American Dad on the TBS. That's why I tell you. Also, I like that one movie. I like that one show with that one coon. You know, he got out of jail. You know, something about buyer's remorse. I think that's the name of the show.
Oh, my God. Now I just realized.
Do you forget? As he says that, he scowls in CNN.
Bruh. It just dawned on me just now, D, that you said that.
What?
Tyler Perry took Ted Turner money.
What do you mean? Wait,
Oh, he did take Ted Turner money. Didn't he?
wait, what do you
You know, he had that deal with TBS for all his shows.
did,
Today.
Oh yeah, let me tell you something. I fronted that big old gay Negro named Tyler Perry too. Let me tell you something. I am proud of what I've done for the African American community.
And he
Hell,
took
I
that
call
deal with my money.
actually y'all call them African Americans. I got my card in 1975. See, yeah, I can actually call them nigger, but I don't do that because let's just be honest. You got to be an asshole to do that. Here's me. Thank you, Ted. Let me tell you something, nigger. Now
I just funded that boy. I funded that boy's movie studio, and he's thriving so well.
He's thriving very.
Ah.
He's doing quite well for himself. If I
yeah,
do,
yeah.
like he's doing
Yeah.
he's doing very well. If I say so myself, Captain Planet.
Yeah, you're doing real good. But the only thing I don't like is all that money I lost on Eric Bischoff. See, I knew that spiky Jew was going to do something. I don't think Eric Bischoff's a Jew. There's something though.
Hey, D, I forgot. I colorized the moon.
Yeah. Bischoff, everybody's a Jew. I colorized the moon.
Everyone can appreciate.
But the Arabs got that little wrestling show AEW, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
But I am making money off it. What, you thought I gave up all of my share of TNT? Let me tell you something. Only a dumbass do that. The last dumbass I met was Ed Eisner. That motherfucker owes me $16,000. I'm gonna fuck his ass up.
Like I swear, and I swear on the soul of In the Heat of the Night, I will kick his ass.
Oh God. So I feel
This was 3BG, sponsored by Ted Turner and
I
folks at
feel
TBS.
like I think we done squeezed out everything a bit of Ted Turner we can do. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that was a fun Super Bowl. This is our Super Bowl special. Hey, Eris, I love you for this, brother. I'm glad you was on this. Oh my God, we got to do another sports. Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Oh God, I'm gonna be holding on to that one for a
God,
while.
much money I lost on WCW. Tell you something.
I swear
I
I'm gonna
wasn't so busy losing all my money to them Jews. See you then. That's what I said. Adult Swim. I came up with it. Of course I did.
D, I swear, I'm going to be holding on to that one for a minute. On the soul of in the heat of the night.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So, all right. So that being said, if y'all hearing this before the Super Bowl, during halftime, whatever the fuck you listen to it, I don't give a shit. I'm just saying this. Let's keep it to the Super Bowl. D has the Kansas City Chiefs winning. Chris, who you got winning?
Kansas City, because Black Lives Matter and all that.
Black Lives Matter. Let's give that because all the black coaches on Kansas City, and I just have to say one thing. My dad, I love the fact that my dad, a couple years ago, stopped following the Washington Redskins football team, whatever you want to call it. He stopped following them, and he went back to the team he used to follow when he used to live as a kid in Kansas, which was the Kansas City Chiefs. And I remember the day it happened. Hey, who that little mulatto boy? Who? Yeah, he played for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes. That nigga is bad. My dad is the definition of a person that left a toxic relationship and went to a bad bitch. My dad is living that right now. My dad went back to the Kansas City Chiefs, and they're about to go to their second Super Bowl.
Also, I need.
So, like I said, I feel happy for my pop.
Also, I need Kansas City to win just for Andy Reid to be like, so Andy, where you going after the Super Bowl? I'm going to the Waffle House. Then I'm going to Disney World. So
I'm gonna roll on my belly and go into the sea.
I'm gonna go ahead and be that guy because I got family in Florida, and my dad's from Florida, so by the just off of that logic, I have to root for Tampa.
I mean, it's not like it's not like.
I mean, it's not saying it's a bad thing or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, just because of.
It's not a bad pick.
No, it's not. It's not a bad pick at all. But I'm just saying, just because of family, I'm voting for Tampa Bay, and real talk, D. Just showing us how nerdy we are. D, when you and I were playing NCAA, during the Xbox and PS2 era, did you make me and you had me play for Tampa? You transferred me to the freaking Bucks.
Fuck you. Okay, let me tell you something. This is what happened. This is the fun part. Because I was going to tell you that, but now you confirmed it in my head. I was going to say that. What happened was when I put Eris in there, this is when you could transfer from college football to Madden. The good old days, back when Madden was worth a damn. I made Eris, and the college that I put him on was USF, which played at Tampa Bay Stadium. You can still see the ship in the background, even though you saw like the little USF bowl in the middle of the field, whatever. But anyway, he played there, went to the NFL, he played for the Raiders, and then he got traded over to the Buccaneers where he wearing a Super Bowl at. So, and he was a fucking running back. So, yeah, that's funny. Thank you, Eris. Now I remember. Thank you for telling me that.
Wait, hold on. Was I a wide receiver or was I a running back?
You was a running back. You was always a running back. I always made you a running back. Yeah. Now you was a kick returner in college, and you was so bad I had to put you onto the game because your ass was only college good and not NFL good, and you recognized that and said, "Nah, nigga, I already got my PhD. I'm about to be a engineer. Fuck all that NFL shit."
Oh man! But anyway,
I went to college for a reason. I'm sorry. I worked hard. I ain't going to the NFL.
Anyway, that is it for Working Title Sports Show. We'll be back because we got big news that's coming out of the sports world once we get back at the Super Bowl. So we'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, it's going to be it. Yep.